lake, well, at the house on the hill above the lake. This has been owned by relatives of mine for a long time. They're all down in Wisconsin, the ones that are surviving. Mom's uncle lived until the year 2000, and this was his country home. And my family's been taking care of it for the last 7 years. And today's project is to remove the boards off the windows. Those boards there. And there's windows all around with boards on them. We're going to take them off and open up the house for the season.
Dusty old farmer out working your field, hanging down over your tractor wheel. The sun beating down turned the red paint.
Well, we got the windows open. You can see clean right through the other end of the house. And we got the shed open. Well, here in the house, things seem to be ship-shape. We got the pump working, and as you can see, maybe you can see here, we have had visitors in our kitchen cabinets, little rodent variety. So we got pets. And here,
this is not the black fly season. Black fly season, you have to team.
Oh, look at you two, you're relaxing.
Yeah, und?
This place runs on well water, and so here we've got the pump, and we had all the switches on and couldn't figure out how to get it going. We couldn't figure it out, and then Mom said something about this little lever here, but we fiddled with it and messed with it, and we couldn't get it going until I took the top off and realized that all these contacts, they're not contacted again. I gotta contact them again. You gotta play with this toy. I don't know if it's working. Oh, maybe it only comes on now when the pressure goes down. Okay, well, we'll leave it like that and see what happens if we still have water pressure. The tank we had to fill up. We had to close the stopper on the bottom, and we had to fill up the tank, because if you turn on the hot water without any water in the tank, yeah, down here, as I was saying before my memory card got full, if you have water, if you don't have water in the water heater when you turn the water heating element on, the element will blow itself like that one there did. And we don't want that happening again, because they're expensive and it's a real pain to find one. And looks like everything's okay down here. I think the water would work if I turned it on. Looks like the contacts are all contacted. That is good. I may have to play with this thing again because it's a finicky old toy. Oh, man, what fun. Things you have to discover for the first time. I'm not familiar with the whole deal because I haven't been here in 15 years and I haven't I've never had it. All my water's always been hooked up to the city line, but there are no city lines here. We're way out in the country. Beautiful. I just stepped in a hole. Now, what kind of craft are you doing today, Cindy?
Not a craft. I'm plugging the holes, dear Liza.
Holes?
In the bucket.
Well, how come the buckets and holes in the bucket?
Well, because we donated the bucket.
And it had holes in it.
And it had holes in it.
So you're carving pieces of cork to put into the hole, and watch your fingers there, dear. You know why the flies are all over here? No, because that's a blue drum. That's a blue bucket.
It's a syrup drum.
It's a blue bucket.
No matter how long the
And black flies, like the kind that bite my finger, are the kind that love the color blue.
Are you making this up?
It's true. Guys who wore blue jeans in the bush, they always had flies around them like crazy. But those who wore green and khaki and colors, natural like colors, they didn't have half as many flies on them. Green or khaki. I still have some of my green and khaki stuff down in the cabin down the hill there, which we're going to take a look at. Yeah?
No, he learned it because he started off with blue too.
No.
He handed all his blue ones over to his buddies.
Somebody didn't like it. Here's Jean-Pierre. Take these. Man, it looks good on you. Look.
It's really wonderful when you can put the help to work, but it's even more wonderful when the help puts itself to work before you even tell them to. I was going to cut the grass, but now I guess I'm out of a job. Majestic trees. These ones didn't blow over in the storm last year, but in the woods there we had, it's pretty clear right now because there were a lot of trees that we had to pull out. And we spent hours and hours last year just cleaning out trees that had fallen down. There's still some in the woods that are down.
Maybe it's that.
What? What?
Perrier.
Perrier.
It's a bottle.
I just love the color of the sky and the way the sun shines off the trees there. That just never ceases to amaze me.
Here she comes.
Oh goody.